Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So 51-year-old Louisiana resident and military veteran Willard Purkel, I think it's Purkel. Anyway, he traveled to D.C. with his adult son, and on January 6th, he was seen on the Capitol grounds. He was wearing a tactical vest. He was one of those peaceful tourists who tried to force his way into the building through the East Rotunda doors. So this is the doorway I've mentioned before. It was repeatedly breached because the police would open the doors to push Trump's terrorists out, and then people on the outside would try to push past them to get in the building. And during one of these incidents, Purkel started pushing against the police, and he tried to block them from shutting the doors. Officers managed to push him away that time, but when the doors opened again, Purkel was able to force his way into the building. And then he was seen pushing against officers who were trying to prevent the mob from entering the Capitol Rotunda. Once again, Purkel forced his way inside the room. There was a large group of police in that room. They filtered in eventually. And so after a few minutes, Purkel and a bunch of other people were escorted out, and they were removed from the Capitol. Purkel didn't leave the Capitol grounds, though, at least not right away. After he was expelled from the building, he was seen on the hood of an armored truck. It was parked in front of the Capitol, and for some reason, he climbed on top of it. And he remained on the restricted grounds until it started to become dark outside. So Purkel was arrested on November 30th of 2023, and he was charged with civil disorder, entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol building. In June of 2024, he did something unusual. Purkel pleaded guilty to all of the counts. So Purkel faced a combined 8 years in prison, 15 years of probation, and almost $500,000 in fines. However, the government requested a sentence of only 8 months in prison, 3 years of probation, 100 hours of community service, and $2,000 in restitution. U.S. District Judge James Boasberg presided over Purkel's case, and in the end, he sentenced Purkel to 60 days in prison, 9 months of probation, and $2,000 in restitution. Considering that he took responsibility for all of the charges, I think this sentence was decent. As I've always said to you guys, I think 2 to 3 months should be the mandatory minimum for the nonviolent offenders on January 6th. So, decent in my mind. And this is in line with what we've seen with other nonviolent. I mean, yes, he, pushed against the door and somewhat the police, but he didn't actually injure anyone. So that's what I mean by nonviolent, so to speak. And again, he did something that very few of these people have done in pleading guilty to every single count. Didn't waste the court's time on it, so I appreciate that. Anyway, if I hear any more, I will let you know. But, the one good thing is he has now the civil disorder charge. That is a felony, so that's on his record. He will not be voting for Trump this year, or anytime in the foreseeable future, unless he's in Nebraska, because apparently now they're just letting felons vote right away. So who knew? Anyway, I'll let you know if I hear any more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it, become a subscriber if you have not. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.